So you're here for an internet safety presentation, and you're probably thinking, I'm going to tell you the internet is a dangerous place, to get off social networking sites and watch out for predators. But I'm not going to do that. I'm really here to talk to you about how making responsible online choices will create a better environment for you and your friends. I'm going to talk about the risky decisions that some people make and some of the things that you may be facing. So here are some of the things we're going to talk about today. Google. I'm sure many of you guys use Google to look up things for your homework. Update your profile from a cell phone. How many of you do that? Game online all night. Download songs. Post videos to YouTube. And how many of you wish you were texting right now instead of listening to this presentation? Well, no matter what you're doing online, the key is to be responsible for your safety. That means not making decisions like sending mean texts, posting revealing pictures, talking to people you don't know. Doing just one of these things may not get you into trouble, but a combination of these behaviors can really put yourself at risk. So to avoid this, you have to control what you put online. We're going to talk about some ways to do that by going through some of the social applications and technologies you use, what you say when you're on them, who you say it to, and what you show. A lot of sites that you're on, like Facebook and YouTube, allow you to leave comments. Have you ever taken the time to read those comments? What do you think about people who use a lot of rude language or say offensive things? Maybe you think they're funny, but not everyone's going to think so. Parents, teachers, or employers may think they're immature or irresponsible. People have been expelled from school, kicked off of sports teams, and even arrested for the comments they post. A Wisconsin teen posted a picture of a marijuana plant with a comment, "My Mary Jane that's growing in my closet right now." Can you guess what happened next? Police officers checking social networking sites for gang activity came across this comment and arrested him. Because text and status updates can sometimes be misunderstood or taken out of context, what you see as joking, someone else may take as a threat. This Tennessee teen was expelled from school after posting the status update, "I'ma kill 'em all," and other threats to his Facebook page. He had been butting heads with his coaches and was frustrated. He now says that he didn't mean anything by that threat, but his school wasn't willing to take that chance. And it's not just teens who have to watch what they post. An English woman complained about her boss and her job on Facebook. Unfortunately, she'd forgotten that her boss was one of her Facebook friends. Her boss read the comment and responded to it with one of his own, "You're fired." So before you post anything online, text something to a friend, or send any message or comment, you should ask yourself, will I regret this later? What will people think of me? And by people, I mean people other than your friends. Would your best friend have the same reaction as your teacher or your parent? Probably not. People will react differently to the comments you post and the messages you text. That's why it's important that you are aware of who can see them and who you are sending them to. These are the people on your friends or contact list. What's great about these lists, like those on your social networking page and cell phone, is that you get to choose who to add. And you should choose them carefully, because these people may be able to see any comment or picture that you post. Someone on your friends list can save, copy, and post your pictures and messages somewhere else online. If any of you play games online or through systems like Xbox and PlayStation, you may join games with people that you don't know. You may not be able to choose whether or not you play with them, but you can decide how to respond to them. If someone is being rude or offensive, you can choose to ignore them. Along with ignoring people who bother you online, you can also use privacy settings to control who sees what. On Facebook, for example, you can choose between several levels of privacy. You may want some people to see everything you post, while others may be blocked from seeing specific parts of your page, like pictures and videos. When you go home today, check the privacy settings on the sites you're using and make sure you're not sharing information that you want to keep private. Setting your page to private is a good step, but it's not a license to post anything you want. Along with being careful about what you say, you should also be careful about what you show. Pictures and videos that are sexy or show something inappropriate or illegal can get you into trouble. Remember the teen with the marijuana? Along with his comment, he had a picture of the marijuana plant growing in his closet. But his story isn't the only one. Teens have been caught drinking, smoking, and doing other illegal things because of pictures and videos posted to their pages. Teens have also gotten into trouble for exchanging nude images with each other, either online or through picture messaging. Ever heard of sexting? It's when people take and send nude pictures or videos through their phones. Although some teens like to do it to joke around or to flirt with a crush or with their boyfriends or girlfriends, it can be illegal for minors. You're probably thinking, it's my body, I can do what I want. But if you have a picture like this on your phone, you can be charged with possessing pornography. And if you send it to someone else, you can be charged with distributing it. So again, it doesn't matter that it's a picture you took of yourself, you can still be charged. And it's not only legal consequences that you might have to deal with. You could lose scholarships, be kicked off athletic teams, or lose your job. Even if it doesn't get that far, teens who sext may find themselves humiliated at school if their pictures get out. If you don't think that it could happen to you,
You're wrong.
it's very easy once you send a picture for that to get out of hand and for your pictures to end up on everyone's phone.